If I could only pick one copywriting book, this is the one that I would choose. Now, whenever I post about books, I get a lot of traction. People want to know, oh, what's the best book for figuring out hooks? What's the best book for writing sales letters? What's the best book to help me get clients? And I definitely get that because I love reading myself. Like it's a hobby as well as something I do to develop my craft. But honestly, reading books is not the best way to get better at copy. The best way to get better at copy is by actually writing copy. And it should make sense, right? Because you wouldn't say, I want to be a world-class footballer, what should I do? Oh, I'm going to read all the books about being a footballer. You would actually go out there and you would play football. Yes, you might read some books, you might get some coaching, which, side note, coaching is great for learning to write copy, but you wouldn't just expect to be amazing from learning theory. You would actually go out there and do it. All that said, I still think there is some merit in books. As you can see there, I've got quite a few behind me. That's like 2% of my collection. So whenever someone says to me, what's the one book I should read? There's a lot of things I should suggest. So I'll give some honorable mentions here. There are people like Rory Sutherland, people like Seth Godin, Dan Kennedy, David Ogilvy, Gary Halbert. They've obviously all written some amazing books on marketing and copy, but the one that I recommend to people most is actually something a little lesser known, and it is this one here. It's The Advertising Solution by Craig Simpson and Brian Kurtz. And the reason I like this book so much is because what it does, it takes the principles and theories, a lot of the work of 6 amazing legendary direct copywriters, and it breaks them down into very manageable bite-sized chunks. So a lot of people pick up this book and think, well, some of this copy was written like the 20s and 30s. How does it apply today? Like they didn't have the internet, they didn't have email marketing, they definitely didn't have TikTok shorts or that kind of thing. But the reason why I love this book is because actually the principles are timeless. It doesn't talk about tactics. It doesn't talk about specific wording. It talks about how to have an emotional connection with your reader and how to compel people to buy. So I would 100% say if you want to buy one copywriting book, make it that one. If you are a copywriter or a consultant and don't own this, you probably should do. And if you're looking to break into the profession, like I said, I massively favor actually writing copy. I favor coaching. I favor all that stuff over books. But if you want something that's a bit of bedtime reading, Advertising Solution is worth your money.